My friends, in the year 2025, I am Benjamin Franklin, and this is a reenactment of what I could be saying to you 3 centuries after the first Friday night that changed my city. I was a printer by trade, a philosopher by accident, and a convener by necessity. Philadelphia in my day was clever but chaotic, full of talent, yet starved of connection. I wished to see what might happen if we gathered its restless minds at one table. So I did. 12 men, craftsmen, clerks, glaziers, merchants, all doers and thinkers. We met every Friday evening at a tavern with a pitcher of Madeira and a purpose, mutual improvement. We called ourselves the Junto. The city called us the Leather Apron Club. Each week we posed the same standing queries. What new story have you heard? Who has failed, and what can we learn? What small improvement might we make before we meet again? These questions were not for show. They were tools, our way of repairing the world one conversation at a time. The room smelled of smoke and thought. A loaf of bread sat between us, tankards sweating on the oak. Someone read a question about a fever among dock workers. Another proposed a volunteer watch along the river. By night's end, an idea had taken shape, a lending library open to all. We left the tavern with the chill of Market Street in our lungs and purpose in our minds. These were not idle diversions. They were the bones of a city. From those Friday nights came a library, a fire company, a philosophical society, and a college. Conversation became construction, pleasure became policy. Our tavern became a chapel of curiosity. And now I speak to you in your century of microphones and screens. You gather people as I once did, though your halls are grander and your reach vast. Yet your challenge is the same, to turn gathering into meaning. A conference that ends in applause fades with the echoes. A conference that ends in action outlives its founders. A good question is more uniting than a keynote. Curiosity is your current, hospitality your conductor, conversation your power. We met for nearly 40 years and never tired of one another's minds. That is the measure of a gathering, so light your rooms well. Feed them honestly, listen generously, and when your guests depart into the night, let them carry not a souvenir, but a new responsibility. I am Benjamin Franklin, and if I could speak to 2025, I would tell you this. The future of civilization still begins at the table.